Disillusions, 8. Pellagra, 4. English Life, 2. Economic Catastrophe, cocaine. Don't we have any new cases?
The young man who came in last night, he's in the willow park, talking to himself.
Diagnosis?
Doubtful. Love problems. Looks like one of those people who's curious about that but get scared when they see her close there.
Have you spoken with him?
I have, but he's not replied. He just wants to be left alone.
Has he decided yet?
I do not think so. Very, very pale. His hands are shaking. When I left him in the garden, I stepped on his leg and he turned around with a scared face.
Nervous fear. There's still danger. Very well. Can I see his file? Nameless, bank employee, 25 years old. Salary 120 pesetas. He has an unpublished book of poems, a romantic. I don't think he's dangerous. Watch over him anyways, without letting him notice, and ask the violinists. Have them play some Chopin in the forest for the afternoon course. Not looking well. Have you seen the lady of the green pavilion?
The sad lady? She's in the whirler garden.
Is she being watched?
What for? I've been watching her these days. She's visited all our facilities, the lake of the drowned, the forest of suspension, the perfumed gas room. Everything seems excellent at the beginning, but then she doesn't decide upon anything. She just likes to cry.
Let her be. Crying is as healthy as sweating, but more poetic. It should not lie any time it is possible, the way ancient medicine practiced bleeding out.
But it's just that all of the others are the same. The philosophy professor, for 3 times, has jumped into the lake, and 3 times he's come back out swimming. Forgive me, doctor, but I'm afraid none of our guests have had the serious intent to die. I'm afraid we're failing.
Be patient, Méndez. Nothing should be trampled. The home of the suicidal was founded on an absolute respect to the people it welcomes, and on the aesthetic and philosophical cult of death. Let us wait.
Let us wait. Sadly.
Forgive me, doctor.
Lady?
I have followed your advice to the best of my will. I have cried the whole morning. I have sat under the willow tree, staring firmly at the water. And nothing. Every time I feel more of a coward.
Can I interest you in our sample book of poison?
Yes, the colors are beautiful, but the taste must be awful.
You could add mint, lavender.
I don't know. I would like the lake as well, but it's so cold. I don't know. I don't know what to do. What must you think of me, doctor?
For the name of God, lady, I can assure you, we don't have any rush.
Thank you. Oh, dying is wonderful, but to kill oneself. Tell me, doctor, while walking through the garden the other day, I felt a strange dizziness. Those plants, could they be poison?
We still haven't discovered how to poison perfume.
Pity. It'd be so nice. Why don't you try it?
It is difficult.
Try it. I don't have a rush either. I can wait.
Being it so, we will try.
Thank you, doctor. You're very kind to me.
Good morning.
Have you chosen your procedure yet?
No, not yet. I've been thinking.
We have a special willow for the enamored, a legend likely. If you like classics, we could offer you a bouquet of roses with an app, Cleopatra style, a warm bath, Socratic hemlock.
Why so much? When life is too heavy, any tree will do.
Perfect. Suspension. Next number?
37 long?
37 long. Any particular tree you have a preference?
Ah, be quiet! I cannot listen to you. You have the coldness of a functionary. It is hateful to hear someone talk about death like this. Excuse me.
Just a moment. If you haven't yet decided, that boundary should not be crossed except in a decisive time. To the garden of meditation over here.
Thank you.
Do you need anything? Books, liquor, music?
No, thank you.
Another desperate one? So young. Some love disillusion.
It looks like it.
But he's a child. Anyway, lucky him. Only I had a love story to remember.
But just that all of them are like this. Lots of poetic sadness, lots of weeping, but none of them actually kill themselves.
Let's be patient. Let us wait.
Let us hope. Any orders for today?
Yes, please do me a favor. Check the electric installation. The last time the philosophy professor threw himself into the water, the alarm bells did not work.
Just get me out of here! I don't want to die! Get me out of here! Let me be! Let's get me out of here!
Calm down, miss. Where are you going?
I don't know! Outside! To the fresh air! To life again! Who's there?
No one.
I swear I saw a shadow. I heard it laugh.
Come on. Hallucinations.
Who are you?
Dr. Rhoda, director of the home. Please calm down.
Why are you doing this for? Those strange trees with hanging ropes, that invisible music, the spinning gallery, it's horrible.
None of it is real. Believe me. Calm down. Do you want to go back with me?
No, to go back, no, just get me out of here.
No one prevents you from doing that. I don't know who you are or where you entered from, or why you're here, but it doesn't matter. There's the park. Going around the lake, you'll come out to the road. From there you can see the city beyond the mountains. You are free.
The city once more.
Tell me, why have you come here? Do you know where you are?
Yes, I had heard about the home of the suicidal before, and I couldn't bear it anymore. The hunger, the loneliness.
Have you always lived alone?
Always. I have known no friends, no brothers, no love.
Do you work?
Yes, in more than I could. First I was a nurse, but I wasn't any good. I put my soul into my patients. I gave them all my love. And it was so bitter to see them die, or watch them heal and leave halls forever.
Do you never see any of them again?
None. Health is too selfish. Only one of them wrote once, but from so far away. He had gone to Canada to cut down some trees, to make a house, to get inside with another woman.
What is it that made you decide to come here?
It was last night. I couldn't do it anymore. I had been without a job for 15 days. I was hungry. A painful and dirty hunger. A hunger so cruel it made me vomit. In a dark street, a man mugged me. He made a vulgar proposition as he offered me a coin. It was so brutal that it broke into crazy laughter until I fell weak on the asphalt, crying tears of disgust, shame, hunger, insulted.
I understand.
No, you don't. Here among trees and mountains, those things cannot be understood. True hunger and loneliness only exist in the city. There one does feel alone among thousands of indifferent beings and illuminated windows. There one really knows what hunger is, in front of those glass boxes and luxurious restaurants. I was a model in a fashion house. It wasn't until then that I understood how sad it is to sleep in a coal house, having myself stripped of 100 dresses, my fingertips still feeling those fabrics.
I hope it wasn't envy of luxury that caused your despair.
Oh, no. I had never asked life for too much. It's just that life hasn't wanted to give me anything. The hunger you can beat. I have done that. But the loneliness. Do you know why I came here?
That's what I'm trying to understand.
It's natural. In a moment of despair, one kills oneself anywhere. And I, that have always lived alone, didn't want to die alone as well. I came to this refuge hoping to find other misfortunates who were willing to die, and that one of them would lend me their hand. I had this crazy idea of happiness. To die holding someone, to enter at last into a new life with a travel companion. It is a ridiculous idea, right?
Absolutely not. Do you try to find that companion?
What for? The only thing I could feel here was fear. I got lost in those galleries. I thought I saw a shadow looking for me. It was calling every blood of my blood. And I I ran screaming towards the light. It was then when I understood my tremendous equivocation. I was trying to run away from loneliness, and death is absolute loneliness.
Magnificent. Your youth has saved you. You do not need me now, but I may need you. Tell me, do you have a lot of interest in going back to that place where no one waits for you?
Where would I go?
Would you like to stay here?
Here.
Do not be afraid. I know this looks like a club of suicidals, but deep down, it tries to be a sanatorium. You who are only asking life for a friendly hand and a warm corner have much to teach to those who have love and triumph, and still think themselves miserable. Help us save them.
But what can I do?
You have healed wounded before. Be here or a nurse of souls. We will talk. In the meantime, forget about your despair from last night. My desk is always at your disposition. Would you like to take my hand as a friend?
Thanks.
This way. And do not lose faith. Do not demand anything from life. Wait, and one day life will give you a good surprise.
Hola!
Mainland?
Oh, and what land? Sunny and snowy mountains, a lake, a comfortable hotel. Oh, and us. Oh, look at these pretty names. Gallery of Silence. Oh, Garden of Meditation. Oh, and in the park, have you seen it? The Lover's Willow with hanging ropes for swings. Thank you right away, Fernando.
Thank you, Chole. Oh, but what a strange appearance this all has.
Oh, charming.
Charming, but strange. This must be a hostel for the English. Or lovers.
Oh, exactly what we needed. See? You should always let me drive. Turn your back on maps, enter highways that no one else takes, close your eyes as you accelerate on the crossroads, and you always come out in some unexpected and wonderful place. The first time you let me have the steering wheel, we discovered some Gothic ruins. Do you remember? The second
time you crashed into an Indian chestnut tree.
Nothing but the car was ravaged. And what about that fisherman chap where they welcomed us? And that pretty wound you got in your shoulder? That sad expression looked so good on you, Fernando. Where was that?
On the coast. The Baltic, the Cantabrian, I don't remember.
Neither do I, but it was an authentic ocean. No swimmers, no casino, big and blonde men singing in chorus. And what about this time? Have I been a good helmswoman?
Magnificent.
You told me we have a week of holidays off from the newspaper. Let's go find the love of shelter in any calm and happy place. And here it is.
So, should we stay here?
Where else is better? Plus, we couldn't keep going even if we wanted to. Everything has been providential on this trip. Just when we got here, the gas ran out. I took this road because it wasn't in the guides. And when we got out of the car, a lark jumped to the right. Good omen.
So be it. But is anyone here? Hola!
Hola!
No one.
Oh, better. And a mountain. In the name of Spain, we take possession of this deserted island. Hooray, Captain!
Hooray, helmswoman!
So what should we call this happy corner?
What do we call the corners of the earth where you and I are?
Paradise.
Paradise. The snake!
Poor couple. You too?
Ma'am?
So young and with a full life ahead, loving each other like this. Boyfriend and girlfriend, right? Such a pity. Lord, what a pity.
Why does that lady pity us for being so young?
Maybe she never was. Did you feel that melancholic air?
Liver disease for sure. I feel sorry for you, Chole. You said you'd bring me to paradise, but I think you brought me to a spa.
Well, it's not a spa either.
No?
Look.
Oi, oi, oi. Socrates, 5th century Greece, hemlock. Seneca, 1st century Rome, bled out.
Lotta, romantic century Spain. Gun.
Oy, oy, oy.
Oh, and here, on the archway. Come death, so well hidden, so I can't feel you coming. So the pleasure of dying doesn't bring me back to life. Saint Teresa.
I bet you ended up in a convent.
Convent, don't say. The cloister of Myrtle, with the fountain, rows of white robes to the galleries, and that it would be magnificent.
For tourists, but not for two lovers on holiday.
Two lovers, two lovers. Said that way we sound like two lovers, same as the rest of them. But no, the lovers. The only. Who has ever loved in the world before us?
No one!
Who will ever love after?
No one! Helmswoman!
Hemlock broom. Free.
Did he say hemlock broom?
Oy, oy, oy. Devil!
What?
This book, Suicide Considered as a Fine Art. I don't think I'm letting you drive again, Chole.
Where did you put the suitcase?
Stop! Running off? No. We are journalists, Chole. And journalists don't run away even if what's in front of them is a rhinoceros. Death would come first. Put down that luggage.
Have you been served?
Oh, no thanks. We only came in to have a look. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Fernando.
Be calm, Chole. Hello, unknown sir. I'm Fernando Zaca, reporter specializing in sensational reports.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. This is my partner, Chole, my girlfriend, my Garian muse, my polar star, the happiest couple that ever lived.
Congratulations. Dr. Rhoda, director of the home. But if you're a happy couple, what the hell are you doing here? Do you know where have you come voluntarily?
We've reached here fatally. I was driving.
And do you know where you are?
No, but we will soon. It's our profession.
Unless I oppose to it.
It would be useless to oppose. We are journalists. If you throw us out the front door, we'll climb in through the window, disguised as telephone inspectors, gardeners, fruit sellers. You'd have us here eventually.
We don't step back even if what's in front of us is a rhinoceros. Sorry.
Will you forgive me if I warn you that, as all happy people, and as all journalists, you're being a little bit impertinent.
You're forgiven. You must understand, Doctor, sensationalism's a hard crop to grow. The world produces less and less interesting things every day, and the public, on the other hand, hungers for them more and more. You don't know our anguish as we travel the world of the extraordinary, our professional joy when we stumble upon a band of kidnappers with a little bit of adultery.
The tyranny of the public, and then the tyranny of the director. Everything seems small for him. For next month, he has to cover a shipwreck, a Guinea invaded, a quintuple birth, and the Aurora Borealis. It's not an easy job, no.
Yes, you don't know what it's like to travel a world of exhausting topics, looking for that sensational streak the public always expects. The snake, as we call it in the newspapers.
The snake. And do you think you have found your snake in here?
We've seen her tail.
Don't close your doors. Help us, Doctor.
All right, well. Are you in fact a happy couple?
Like there's never been one.
Disease?
None.
Spiritual problems?
There are none to be found.
Love?
Torrential.
Marriage difficulty?
Us? You could drop us in a jungle in the middle of Central Africa, and the next morning we'd be sipping coffee with milk.
It is amiable. Then, I can make you judge here. Who you in turn could provide me a great service.
At your service.
Very well. For the good running of this house, I needed to find the two extreme opposites of fortune. A defeated life without love, without past, without future. And a bountiful life, audacious in love, full of hope and horizons. The first one I found a moment ago. Would you like to lead a happy life in here?
At your service, Doctor. We're on holidays.
Very well. As collaborators and friends, listen up. Jolie? No. Promise me you will not write a single line until you understand this institution thoroughly. Do you get a chance to meet Dr. Ariel?
Dr. Ariel! Yes!
Yes, yes, Dr. Ariel.
All right, you didn't. Dr. Ariel was my teacher. For generations, his family had been victim of a strange fatality. His father, his grandfather, his great-grandfather, all of them had died committing suicide in the ripeness of their lives, just when they began to lose their youth. Dr. Ariel lived tortured by this idea. All of his work was dedicated to the biology and the psychology of the suicidal, piercing deep into that disconcerting sector of the soul. When Dr. Ariel felt his end was coming, he retired to these mountains. He changed his food, his friends, his books. Here, he read poets. He bathed in cold cascades, walked 2 leagues by foot every day, and listened to Beethoven at night. And here, he died, defeating his destiny of a noble and serene death. 70 years of happiness old.
Beautiful.
Very journalistic. The prologue would be formidable for old ladies.
Dr. Ariel left a wonderful manuscript.
Suicide considered as a fine art.
Do you know it from before?
I haven't known it long, but I know it.
This book is filled with science, but also with human understanding. Look at the dedication. To my poor friends, the suicidals. Dr. Ariel left his fortune to these poor fellows. With it, they founded the home of the suicidal, whose direction was confided in me by the master, and where you make yourself at home.
Thank you.
So far, so good. But if Dr. Ariel died happy, why was his house founded?
Here's where the secret starts. Dr. Ariel did not limit himself to make an extravagance. He founded a sanatorium of souls. This doesn't look like anything more than a perfect group of suicidals. Everything in it is at hand to assist a voluntary death. Aesthetic, comfortable. We have the best poisons, the baths with roses and music. We have collective and individual cells, organ-style feasts, and harpists playing constantly. And the most beautiful landscape in the world! The first reaction of the suicidal when they come here is to postpone. Their heroic sense of death is displaced. Everything here is presented so naturally. It is the moral effect of a cold shower. That night, some of them manage to sleep. Some of them start accepting food. But invariably, all of them break into tears. It is the first stage.
Magnificent. Second stage?
The meditation stage. The patients spend several hours in solitude and silence. Afterward, they ask for books. They become interested in each other's cases. They arrive at a pious and tender field of human pain. Then, they go out in the field. The air, that pure air, and the landscape start operating on them. One day, they surprise themselves caressing a rose.
And then the third stage begins.
The final stage. The soul tones itself after the muscles. The past loses shadows and strength. And 100 little roads open themselves up toward the future. They broaden, they bloom. That night, the patients leave. And as soon as they come out of the garden, they run without turning their heads back. They are saved.
Precious. It sounds like a Scottish ballad.
Very interesting. Journalistically, it'd be better if they killed themselves. But tell me, Doctor, have you ever met the helpless, desperate suicidal? It just seems that your system relies heavily on the client's goodwill.
Only the hesitant come here. Unfortunately, the helpless desperate kill themselves anywhere, without faintest respect to Dr. Ariel or any technique. So, can I count on you?
You can count on us.
I'll have someone get your rooms ready.
Thank you. In the meantime, do you mind if we interview some of your patients?
Not at all, but you gotta be cautious. They're generally suspicious, and they don't open themselves up easily to strangers.
Oh, the young man coming over there, is he one of your patients?
Yes, we know him as the imaginary lover. He came in last night. Look at his file.
And then the cold shower stage begins.
Exactly. Don't confront him too much. And above all, ease.
Ease, Fernando.
Excuse me, companions?
Functionaries.
Functionaries.
Stay for a moment. You look tired. Why don't you have a seat?
Would you like to drink something?
Thank you. I would like to get this over with as soon as possible. Cross through that door this very day.
Have you already chosen your procedure?
Do not decide without consulting us. With the best poisons, a legendary lake, individual cells.
Ah, you too? Be quiet. Everything is cold here. Hideously cold. I expected to find a friendly heart.
You can count on that part. We've seen your file. Love disillusions. We would be very happy to hear your story.
Really? You would hear it? I don't know if it would be worth it.
Why not? Would you like to tell us?
Thank you. I was an employee in a bank. I wrote numbers during the day and verses at night. I used to dream adventures and travel. But I've never done any of them. One night I went to the opera house. Cora Yako was singing on the role of Marguerite. Such a splendid woman.
I've heard of her. She does amazing things for the press.
Cora Yako sang the whole night for me. It was not an illusion, no, her eyes were stuck on mine. She sang, she cried, she died only for me. That night I could hardly sleep. The next day I got all my math wrong and I returned to the opera house, shaking 2 hours early.
Were they repeating thoughts?
Oh no, it was Madame Butterfly, but the phenomenon repeated itself again. The night before it was two blue eyes and blonde braids. Now it was 2 black almond eyes and a kimono woven with stars, but the same arm of light between the two of us. The bank, all of the money went through my hands. They took an amount, 2 months of my salary, and sent her a bouquet of orchids and a card. Then
What? Tell us.
Then, it was happiness. Oh, the big hotels, the boats, Vienna, Cairo, Shanghai. One night we were kissing in the desert among the sycamores, the next in a lotus garden. I, a miserable employee of a Spanish bank, have hugged Marguerite and Madame Butterfly, Brynhilde and Scheherazade in every language.
Congratulations. And what else?
Nothing else.
Nothing else. Then?
What? Don't you believe me? I swear it is true. I have been the great love of Cora Yako. It is true. It is true.
It's not true.
Why wouldn't it be? What do I lack for a woman to love me?
It's not you. I'm sure you're a great young man. It's just you told your story in such a strange way.
Why have you lied? Talk to us without fear, like you went to 2 friends of yours.
Right. Why should I lie if no one believes me? I've only lied the half of it. It's true that I destroyed my youth on the table of the Spanish bank. It is true that Cora Yako sang for me. And it is true that I stole for her. The love and the trips. It's only dreamt. The next night when I returned to the opera house, the lobby was littered with trunks and dirty decorations. My bouquet was lying on the ground and my card was unopened. My dream only remains the poor truth of my defecation and stock bouquet of orchids. No one must know that. Just let me tell my story to the world. I need everyone to believe it. I need to believe it myself and die happy afterwards. The doctor is coming. He's old. Does not understand these things. Not say anything to him.
Your rooms are ready. Would you like to see them?
Thank you, I will go. Take the luggage out of the car, Fernando. Whenever you're ready, Doctor.
doctor's new assistant.
I thought I saw you here a while ago, kissing a young lady.
She had just put on some arsenic lipstick. She wanted to make an experience of it.
How interesting. To die in a kiss. I was longing for something like that.
You've already chosen your procedure?
They're all too brutal.
Nevertheless, nuances can be found.
I've asked the doctor to try poisoning a rose. I would like to die smelling perfume.
Congratulations. The tendency to die by the senses belongs to the most delicate romanticism. But it's not an easy task.
I have read once that Leonardo da Vinci once performed experiments poisoning trees.
Yes, he tried to poison the sap of a peach tree. But that year, peaches were healthier than ever. I myself, on the other hand, had a dying apple tree in my garden as a child. To try to bring it back to life, I tried injecting cod liver oil into its roots. And suddenly it dropped dead. Trees have some strange reactions. Oh, but you can find something else. Have you heard of Dr. Ariel's book? No? It's a perfect manual. Look here. The annual index of geographic distributions of suicides. In the zone of the orange, over here, Spain, Italy, Romania, death by love is predominant. In the zone of the walnut, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, voluntary death is diminishing, while salary and democracy is increasing. It's a civilized Europe.
But where is death by passion?
Death by passion. Oh, over here, on this strip to the side. An annual index of death by passion. England 14, France 25, Germany 41, Italy 63, Spain 480, and United States 2. They were nationalized Mexicans.
Oh, you've done me so much good by showing me this data. These statistics point the way of my culture. Oh, I would love to die by love so much. Unfortunately, one will is not enough. One would need two. Will you help me?
I'm sorry. I'm committed to commit suicide with a Polish pianist tomorrow.
I'm always late.
I'm sorry.
Oh, and I have dreamt of it so many times. Those Japanese lovers that jump holding hands, crowned with chrysanthemums into the Fusiyama.
A beautiful death. Unfortunately, Spain is ruined for such things. We don't even have a miserable volcano. But if you'll allow me to ask, why do you want to die?
Because of so many things.
Can you name any of them?
Absolute disillusion. This world of matter is not mine. I hate everything. The flesh, the tyranny of muscles and blood. I wish I had been born a plant, water from a stream, a soul alone. I feel sorry for this body of mine, which has given me nothing but pain.
And it's out of this pity you've decided to get rid of it? That's a bit excessive. It's as the Germans would say, throwing the bathwater out with the baby still inside.
Why would you keep what is not useful? My body does not exist. Only my soul has lived.
Are you sure about that? Would you allow me to conduct a simple experiment? What do you usually have for breakfast?
What does that matter?
Trust me, it's for your own peace of mind. What do you usually have for breakfast?
A glass of milk, some fruit.
And for lunch?
Barely any. Veal, legumes, peas generally.
And more fruit, right? How about for dinner?
The same. Why do you ask?
Trust me, I'll tell you in a moment. Do you travel a lot?
I've been to Florence, Paris, London.
And do you have any artistic tendencies?
I play the piano.
How about reading?
Romantics, mostly. All of Victor Hugo's work is familiar to me.
Lovers?
Love. Only once. I was just a girl. He was a boat tenant. We kissed on the dock by the boats, and off he went to the Philippines. Never saw him again.
Magnificent. Well, calculating only a half-life and discreet servings, to have taken 3 trips, to have learned to play the piano, to read all of Victor Hugo's works, and to kiss a boat tenant, you'd have need to drink 8 deciliters of milk, eat 3 wagons full of fruit, eat 8 hectares of peas, and 17 calves. The body, ma'am, is an unbribable reality.
No, it's not possible!
Arithmetically exact.
So ashamed!
Don't be. In the end, the origins of the body are as divine as the soul, and you must give Caesar's what is Caesar's. Reconcile yourself. Would you like to take a walk through the garden? There's a splendid sun outside.
Thank you. You may think of me what you want. I may not be a great spirit, and certainly a poor, vulgar woman. But I swear to you, I have not eaten 17 cows!
Trying to do? To die. I need to die. Tomorrow might be too late. And why is that? If I do not die, I'll end up killing. I know that, and I don't want to kill. Come on, calm down. Why would you kill anyone? Oh, I will kill. I've felt the temptation before. I feel it biting my blood right now. And it's horrible. It's horrible because he's good. Because he loves me. And he doesn't know how much he hurts me. Who is he? He's my brother. Everything I've wanted in life, he's taken it without knowing. First, he stole my mother's love. He stole the happiness and the health that could have made me content. He stole the only woman that could have ever made me happy. And on top of it all, he's good. He's a good person. Just spare me this nightmare, doctor. I don't want to kill him. I don't want to kill him.
Has something happened, Doctor? Juan.
You... Do you know your children from before?
He's my brother.